I've been thinking about something. Life and death. We all get out alive, or we're alive on our way out anyway, but we don't get back that way. We spend so much of our lives trying to figure out how to stay the same, how to stay young, how to hold on, how to recapture the past, how to fix what changed. But the truth is, we all get out of those times alive, but we don't get back that way. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes that there's a time to be born and a time to die. That's the whole journey right there. We enter and one day we leave. That's it. Just like the poem, The Dash. When we came into this world, we came in untouched, no heartbreak, no history, no memories that could keep us awake at night, just breath and possibility. But life doesn't leave us untouched. We love people, and with that comes the price of loss, grief. When we love deep, it hurts deep, but it's worth every tear. The Bible tells us, above all, love each other deeply in 1 Peter 4:8. And we do. We love deeply. And because we love deeply, we lose deeply. And somewhere along the line, we began to notice something. We noticed that we're not the same anymore. Now, I used to think that that was something to fix. I thought if I could just get back to who I was. But God never said that we were meant to go back. He said forgetting what's behind and reaching forward in Philippians 3:13. Forward, not back. The lesson? Well, the person you were before didn't know what you know now. They hadn't walked through what you've walked through. They hadn't seen God meet them in the hard places. The Bible says in Psalms 147:3, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Now think about that. You don't bind something unless it's broken. Life can break you, but let God bind you back up again. The breaking, it was never to be the end of your story. Maybe it was part of your beginning. I've lived long enough now to see this clearly. Every season, something is left behind, and every season puts something new inside of you. Now think about that. The wisdom, the strength, the compassion, those things don't come any other way. In Romans 5:3-4, it says, suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. I didn't leave my dolls as I grew up. My dolls left me. The leaves fall off every year and then they grow back again. We leave something behind in every season, but that season puts something inside of you, a growth that maybe you don't see at first. And here's the truth I want you to hold on to. Nothing you've loved is ever wasted. Not one prayer, not one tear, not one moment. God sees it all. In Psalms 56:8 says He collects all of our tears in His bottle. That means even your pain is remembered. Our brokenness means something precious to God. When we die, we all get out alive, but we don't get back that way, do we? We don't leave empty. We leave carrying love and wisdom and the evidence that you were here. So we must begin regardless of what's happened. Now we are wiser and we need to go forward. So if you've been trying to go back to your old life, maybe today is the day you stop that. Maybe today is the day you say, I'm not going back. I'm going forward with everything that made me who I am today, right now. We walk by faith, not sight, according to 2 Corinthians 5:7. And faith always moves forward. I want to close with a poem written by Linda Ellis called The Dash. I've read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For the dash represented all the time they'd spent alive on earth. And not only those who loved him know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we lived and loved and how we spent our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that still can be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. to be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you lived your dash? I'm Judy. I'm 79 and I'm smashing 80. I'm not creating content. I'm living it.